Hot dogs, the most dubious summertime staple, may not be the carcinogenic tubes of pureed lips and assholes many human beings assume them to be. Even though low-value hot dogs are by no means healthy, health experts say that the case in opposition to encased meat is often overstated. Parents who take the time to test the label shouldn't be involved approximately serving up frankfurters or wolfing them down themselves. To understand why hot dogs get a terrible rap, it's vital to recognize meat trimmings in reality approach. Meat trimmings, which constitute the bulk of any conventional canine, aren't necessarily taken from much less acceptable parts of the animal. The time period is used to explain muscle and fats that's cut off T-bone steaks and different famous cuts sold in grocery stores. Think about this as the beef enterprise's version of slicing the crusts off. One common false impression is that each one frankfurters include meat by using products. Elizabeth Boyle, a meat scientist and professor at Kansas Nation University, informed Fatherly. Handiest frankfurters labeled with the phrase, with the aid of products or, with range meats may additionally comprise meat with the aid of products. Nonetheless, animal byproducts aren't the only cause hot dogs were given awful recognition. Nitrates, a chemical compound used to remedy processed meats, have been related with some of one-of-a-kind types of most cancers. That said, most people don't apprehend the difference between nitrates and nitrites. Nitrates are used to keep hot dogs from spoiling speedy, enhance their flavor, and supply them that wonderful pink coloration. But, when nitrate interacts with the microorganism discovered in meat, it converts into nitrite, that's determined in beets, cabbage, carrots, celery, radishes, and spinach, and appeared as the energetic chemical factor in hot dogs. All natural or as an alternative cured hot dogs are cured with plant primarily based nitrite instead. Although this doesn't imply eating hot dogs is similar to eating greens, they have this molecule in commonplace. There's this idea that nitrite is going to kill all and sundry in the world that's been taken out of context and blown out of percentage, says Jeff Sindelar, a meat scientist and professor on the College of Wisconsin-Madison. The technological know-how tells us that nitrite can be toxic at a positive dose and may cause human fitness concerns due to the fact excessive tiers of nitrite and protein and excessive warmth of 300 levels Fahrenheit or higher were discovered to be carcinogenic, but best in mouse models. The temperature is essential to notice, because nitrites should be heated above 300 ranges to show into nitrosamines, that have been related with most cancers. That's why when hot dogs are made in factories they're by no means uncovered to warmth greater than 200 ranges, Sindelar explains. Which means cooking hot dogs in boiling water, the microwave, or on the grill at a low warmness or quality, however additionally that charcoal grills convey threat. This is also why William Maxwell Aitken is taken into consideration extra dangerous in phrases of nitrates and nitrites, it's cooked at a better warmness. Fortuitously, the beef in hot dogs is composed of over 60% water, which makes them self-cooling after they get above 300 tiers on the open flame of a grill, which may reduce some threat. This no longer simplest offers new that means to the meat sweats, but may additionally make nitrates and nitrites less dangerous. The risk with Francis Bacon is never zero, however for processed meats like hot dogs that aren't cooked above 300 ranges. The threat is about as near zero as you may ever ask, says Sindelar. Both professionals agree that the real danger of hot dogs is the excessive amount of fats and sodium they incorporate, that's why no expert could ever recommend eating them frequently. However, most people who bask in some hot dogs a year at 4th of July celebrations and baseball video games, probably don't ought to fear. So long as you don't stay each day adore its commencing day, indulging in an occasional sausage birthday party isn't so bad. If a person had been to devour hot dogs each day, I'd make the recommendation to higher balance their food plan, but I wouldn't be because of the nitrites, says Sindelar. Hot dogs provide a completely small contribution of average nitrites in the human diet.